A takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
The Saints will take the snap from the 30. Throwing now to his left. Caught has the first.
The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20, but here's where it gets tough because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
First down at the 16.
That ball has been picked off.
Into the open.
Unstoppable. The 30, the 20, the 10. 6 in the books.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Seahawks now lined up for the extra point. Extra point was good. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down here. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. And incomplete this time as Breeze can't connect.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete. Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Offense lines up here. Launching it deep. And that's going to be a 3-and-out.
That time on third and short, the offense throws the football. That just shows you no faith in their running game. Didn't think they could move the defense back, so they throw it, and the pass is incomplete. Now it's fourth down.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Wilson with the give. Good job on the ground there by Lynch.
Thomas is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
The Seahawks come out in the pistol. First down at the 42. Lynch taking it right up the middle. Marshawn Lynch found a second win for his career when he came out to Seattle.
He did find a second win, no doubt about it, Jim Nance. And I'll tell you, he got bigger, stronger, and he's as tough as I've ever seen him. He is a perfect fit for the Seahawks.
Second down and 5. Another handoff right back to him. Lynch is marked down after a gain of 4. Third down following the run. The Seahawks pistol set here. Lynch is called on once again. He's in for the touchdown.
Now you know why running backs get drafted high. Because these long running plays for touchdowns, that's what you want. That's what the NFL is about. Making big plays, and when you get them in the running game, that's like double good.
Stephen Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Breaks the tackle. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. First down, offense readying for the snap. The defense comes out in the nickel. The defense gets the sack.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
And they deck the quarterback.
Well, that was an aggressive play by the defense. That's risk-reward. The reward, of course, is sacking the quarterback like they did. Well, the risk is if you don't get there, you could give up a big play.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
And Ingram's lined up as the single back. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The coach is going to go for it. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Play action, Breeze. That's an interception. That brings the play to an end.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
The defense gets a sack.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both full. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Scrambling out of the pocket. And that's a safety. He's got a chance for a return. Tackle down at the 46-yard line. The Saints are getting set for their next possession. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. First down at the 46. Makes the catch inbounds. And Phil, it's something we hear so often. It's a passing league, and right now their passing game just hasn't been a strength. It's a reason they're behind at this point.
Oh, their passing game, it's been borderline terrible so far in this game. And you got to go in and talk to your quarterback and try to give him some confidence and say this to him. Trust what you see and let that football go. That gives you a chance to have success. Thomas is able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a first down.
The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. He'll throw it over the middle. Breeze to Graham. Gains 17.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach if they can punch this in for the touchdown.
Trying to beat the play clock. Keeps it on the play fake. Looking to the right side and throwing. And the pass goes incomplete. Thomas in on the coverage.
Well, the quarterback had all day long that time, and he just couldn't make the throw, so we got a little incompletion there.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. Takes the snap. We're about midway, second quarter. Keeps his legs moving. Under fire on that throw.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Thomas lined up in the backfield. Keeps it here. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Tries to get the feet down. But this will be ruled incomplete. This will be a 34-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is good for 3.
Way you come out there on the field as a defense, the offense has great field position. You've got to give them something different. The defense did. They stopped them, and they gave up the field goal.
Tackled in the end zone, and this is a safety. Set up return. Here he goes. He's brought to a halt. The Saints are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. Graham's shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. 1st and 10. Mark Ingram carries the football. They'll mark him at the 41.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Breeze has everybody split out wide for this snap. The Saints snap it at the 41. And he's thrown to the ground.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
Breeze from the shotgun. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3 and out.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Flag is out. Brought down at the 20.
Offside, defense.
Thomas Morstead will punt this one away. They'll take it at the 20. The Seahawks now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And that's going to be a safety. Fair catch signal made. The Saints come out for the next possession. First down at the 48. Has his target in on the stop. The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
And he's taken down.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The Seahawks snap it at the 36. Gone coughed up the football. And the recovered touchdown.
That's a terrible job by the offense. They just give the ball up. Well, the defense says, hey, we'll take it. And look at that. They take it all the way back to the score.
The Seahawks return team hoping to set up something before the half as they've fallen behind. The score's 16-14. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Seahawks offense heads on to the field. And Richardson's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Seahawks take it from the 23. Baldwin's got it, and a first. The Seahawks, 1 timeout remaining. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Lynch is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Wilson's back at it now, dropping back once again. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw. That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. Running room. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Offense going to stop the game here with a timeout. First down on the way. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Russell Wilson hits Zach Miller with that throw. The Seahawks getting set to attempt the field goal. The kick is good. The kick is good from downtown. That does it for the first half. Saints trailing this one. The kicking team now getting set here for what looks like an onside kick. And unable to pull off the onside kick, the hands team comes away with the football. The Seahawks come onto the field now for this next series. Offense lines up here. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Lynch is tackled, but earns a new set of downs. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
The ball is out.
Nice job that time by the offense. Even though they fumbled it, at least they were quick enough and smart enough to get it on it right away.
The Seahawks snap it at the 31. McGill. The tackle by Curtis Lofton. 3rd and 2 here after the run. Quarters formation here for the defense. Now makes the move to the right, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 24. Here's the handoff to Marshawn Lynch. Burns there to take him down.
The Seahawks really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Wilson's tackled down after a gain of 5.
Well, that last play almost got him in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for a touchdown.
Lofton's all over the ball carrier. Defense has ruled today's game, Phil.
Yeah, the defense is dominating, and I'm going to be honest, it's fun to watch. Every once in a while, I like to see the offense take a beating to this. The NFL, it's all about the offense. It's nice to see the defense dominate.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
The wide receivers are bunched up.
3rd and goal from the 4. Wilson into coverage that time and incomplete.
Good job that time by the defense. They stop them short on 3rd and goal. What will the offense do? I'm sure the defense is hoping they go for it.
The kick is good.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
They face 1st down.
Drew Brees has it under center. Finds his mark.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. The Seahawks have done a great job today forcing turnovers, Phil.
They have caught this offense off guard, no doubt. They have shown some new schemes on the defensive side. It surprised the offense, and it's led to turnovers.
Time for the hurry-up offense.
And there's the spike.
This is 3rd down.
And Ingram's lined up in a single back formation. Incomplete. And this is going to be a 3-and-out.
That time the defense was ready. 3rd and short. They were expecting pass, and that's what they got. And the pass is incomplete. Now we have a 4th down situation.
Fourth down, close to the 1st, so the offense stays on the field. The Saints from the 27. Looking long to Colston.
Ooh, they failed to pick up the 1st, and the ball will go back to the other side.
I'm not going to disagree with the coach at all making that decision. 4th and short. He just figures his offense, we can get this. Well, he was wrong. Now you hope the defense can come out there and stop him.
They're happy to begin this drive from this point. First down at the 27.
Wentz
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
This will be 2nd down.
and Richardson's lined up now as a slot receiver.
On his way. The 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You never know with the talent of these guys nowadays. Little short passes. You think they're harmless, and look what happens. They break a tackle. They got so much talent all the way down the field for the score. Oh, my gosh, when you miss an extra point, that is heartbreaking. You got to concentrate on an extra point just like you would a 50-yard field goal. It's like in golf. We see great golfers miss putts from 2 feet away. Why? They didn't concentrate.
And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. First down here.
Offense lines up here.
Brees in shotgun formation.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
After being sacked on first down, it's 2nd and 16.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap.
Snap it out of the gun.
And they deck him.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapse. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
looking at third down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Third down now. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. Throws to the right. Finds Graham. Thomas is in on the tackle.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
First down at the 50. Looking across the middle. Cooks marked down after a gain of 9.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
2nd and 1. The reception, easy, wide open.
If you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. Out of the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
How about this get? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The Saints now will tack on the extra point. Driving extra point is good. The Seahawks kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score is 26-23. No return here. This will be coming out to the 20. The Seahawks. Back onto the field for their next drive. Timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return. The Seahawks bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. And he's forced to the ground.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
And he's taken down once more for the sack.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
And they overcome the sack. Third down on the way. Turbin takes his spot in the backfield. Looking long. Almost intercepted.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
That's a timeout call. What a place to start for the offense. Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. beginning to run out here midway in the fourth. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage. You see the matchup at running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful, trailing, needing points to get back into this one. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
Third and long, a big spot here as they trail late.
Just about 2 minutes to go, and the defense knows it needs to make one last stop to end it.
The Saints take it from the 23. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense. Every play in an NFL game is huge, but when you're talking about fourth down with the game on the line, well, this can decide it all.
So hard to stop an offense 4 times in a row. This is going to be interesting to see how the defense goes about it.
Ingram lines up in the backfield.
That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense.
There is no decision to make in a situation like this. Under 2 minutes, the clock is running. You take a quarterback sack. Look how long it's taken them to get back in formation to try to run the next play.
First down at the 35. Getting away from the pressure.
And the tackle was made in the end zone. That's a safety. Looking for a lane on the return.
And they get to him at the 45.
The Saints head to the line. They've got one timeout left here in the fourth quarter. First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Now 1st and 10. Makes the reception.
He stacked up at that point.
The Saints, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Ingram lines up in the backfield.
2nd down and 10.
Wagner's able to get a hand on it and knock it away. This is an almost must-convert scenario. 3rd down coming up here in the late stages. Yes, that's 4-down territory, but you don't want to face make or break at this point.
Yeah, on the defensive side, now it's time for the coach to do his job. Be aggressive. Call a defense that the offense has not seen so far today. If you do that, I think you'll catch them by surprise.
Has the reception all alone.
It's Earl Thomas who makes the tackle.
Well, the defense was trying to come up with the big stop there, but the offense is able to keep the chains moving.
Well, there's just no panic in the offense when you see what they've done so far here today, Jim. They kept their heads about them, and they just calmly executed that 3rd down play.
1st and goal.
Fights through that hit. The defense gets the sack.
The Saints have to call one right here, and they do, and they are out of timeouts. 2nd down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Big play coming. Defense intercepted. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
1st down and 10.
The ball is jarred loose, and the defense takes
it across, and he's in for the touchdown.
This defense has some mentality, don't they? Not only do they want turnovers, they want points to go with it. Nice job of taking it all the way back for the touchdown.
They'll run it with Mark Ingram.
So they get the touchdown, but they go for 2 and fail to convert.
I'll be the first to say it. That was a terrible decision to go for the 2 points. I'll give the defense some credit, but mainly the blame goes to the offensive play call.
The Saints need a score, so they're going to be going with an onside kick. And the hands team does his job recovering the onside kick. Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. And Richardson's in the slot. 1st and 10. Going deep. Seattle is in for the score. Touchdown.
What a wild, wild finish. The Hail Mary comes through for the victory.
Oh, man, and the receivers in this league, they never cease to amaze me. They're so talented, and that time he goes up and makes the catch of the Hail Mary.
They failed to convert on the 2-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. He's got a chance to return this one.
And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
The Saints getting ready now to start their drive.
The Saints take it from the 33.
The pass down the field by Drew Brees. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
2nd and 10. A takeaway. He will not score, and we have a final. You go to that locker room, and
You are right, Jim. It is so emotionally draining. Today's game, that is tough to take.